Cancer, we are going to be doing your reading, so we're going to get right into it. All right, Cancer. So let's see what's going on, Cancer. Obviously, I'm not at home, so I'm a little bit out of sorts here, but that's okay. No worries. New locations are good. So, all right, let's see what's up, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Also, if I start squinting, it's just because the sun is in my eyes, and I feel like I probably didn't need to explain that, Cancer. All right, Cancer, Cancer. Let's see. Oh, wow. Well, that's got to be a joke. 3 of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so every single one of your cards is a court card here, so maybe you guys are mad at me. All right, so you have the Knight of Cups. This is showing up for your current energy here, so I kind of like this. I feel like there's something that you're either maybe in like a lighthearted type of mood, okay, that kind of thing, or there's something here that maybe you're trying to do something in like a creative type of expression, that kind of stuff. What I can definitely feel is there's a big connection to your heart, okay, that kind of stuff. There might be something that you are maybe getting ready to tell somebody something, but I don't really think so. It feels more like ready to, or wanting to like express yourself in a certain way, okay, whether this is self-expression, like for yourself, okay, or towards another person, I'm not sure, but let's see. I kind of want to say it's maybe like a group thing because you did have that 3 of Cups at the bottom. All right, so let's see. You guys have the Queen of Wands, and this is showing up in your environment, so I feel, okay, that's kind of nice. So some of you guys might have a little bit of a crush going on here, okay? Knight of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands. It could be that you're maybe like feeling like romantic feelings towards either somebody in your environment, or this is maybe even something around you that is inspiring you to act in a certain way, or is inspiring you to feel like a certain emotion, that kind of stuff, okay? I actually really like this. It's interesting because you have all court cards, and like, I don't know, court cards could be kind of tricky, or they are tricky, but for whatever reason, I don't know, it seems to be working out here. So, okay, let's see. So you have the Page of Pentacles. This is showing up as a possible challenge here. Maybe this is a delay of some sort, okay, a delayed message of some sort, or maybe this is feeling a little bit nervous to kind of extend a message, to give an invitation, whatever the heck it is, that kind of stuff, okay? Again, somebody around you, it could be that somebody is like highly motivated to do something and is maybe trying to do something, I almost want to say maybe quickly, okay, but there's an attraction, there's a level of attraction here, your energy, and again, either a person around you or a situation around you, okay? There's a lot of like creativity, that kind of stuff, and I do feel like there's a like magnetic pull, your energy towards, again, either a situation or a person around you, that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you know what it is? It's like there's not like a whole lot of like overthinking or like anything like that, which I really friggin' love, okay? You have 2 court cards that are cups, and then you have Page of Pentacles, of course, and then the Queen of Wands. So there's not any like sword court cards out here yet, so that's what I'm saying. It feels very like creation-y, or like kind of like heart-based, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. So, all right, and I do understand like an attraction or, you know, something like that. So, all right, you have the King of Cups. This is showing up as your opportunity. I feel like this is amazing. I feel, oh, this is like cute. All right, I like this. So if for some of you guys, Cancer, if it is, you know, that there's maybe, you know, somebody that you're like intrigued by, or somebody that you're like, you know, maybe wanting to offer a heartfelt message, or at least maybe like express yourself in a particular way. You know what I'm getting? I'm almost understanding something where it's like somebody like sees something, pretend it's like a landscape, or you know, beautiful sunset or something like that. I almost feel like you're being like moved by that energy. There's like a sense of being like really moved by that. I almost understand this as being like mindfulness, or a reminder of something, okay, that kind of stuff. Definitely seeing like a lot of sunsets, that kind of imagery. All right, so it feels super peaceful. I friggin' love it. This is awesome. So yes, King of Cups, I feel like this is soaking in the moment. I feel like this is also an indication of like maybe not trying to make something make sense, or not overthinking something, that kind of stuff. Not I almost want to say not even like being a perfectionist, just kind of feeling the energy. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's like feeling out the energy before like going towards something, or I don't even know if it's before, but it's I want to say that you're very connected right now, or maybe you're always connected, that kind of thing. Just feels like maybe it's like heightened right now. So, all right, let's see what is going on here. Cancer. Okay, so we're going to get your court cards. Nope, we have enough of those. So we're going to clarify your reading, and then get your oracle cards. So, all right, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Oh, here comes the sun. Sorry. It's really bright, guys. It's really bright. There's a huge window, obviously. All right. Cancer. Oh my God. All right, clarify. You've got to be kidding me. Cancer, I'm gonna restart the reading if these are all court cards the whole entire way. Like, no, you're not doing that. All right, so this is intense. I guess you guys really like people. Oh my God. Okay, or you are, I don't even know, needing to be like, you're either dealing with a billion people right now or a bunch of different personalities or situations. I mean, this is kind of crazy. So let's see what's up. All right. So for your energy, you guys have number 29. All is calm upon these shores. So okay, I love it, especially with all this court card energy. Maybe you guys are somebody who like kind of thrives with like a lot of different stuff going on, or like having to kind of again, like reading the room, or there's something that's like inspiring you in some sense. So all right, you have the Page of Swords and you have it with this Knight of Cups here for your energy. So yes, I feel like there was maybe some type of interest of some, I don't know, is it interest? I think so. I think there was a level of being interested in something, okay? Maybe even asking questions, that kind of stuff. But I feel like this is like, you know what it is? It's almost like, I think I'm interested in that, and then being like, you know what? I love this. I actually like, not only am I interested and not only am I intrigued, but like now I want to make moves towards this, or I want to like do something with this feeling, with this, you know, a sensation or something like that, okay? For some of you guys, you know what I'm also getting is like playing like the telephone game. Like, and I know I've said this before, you know, like overhearing something and then being like, okay, I'm gonna tell this person, and you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, that might be part of whatever this is. It feels like one thing bleeding into another, that kind of stuff. But again, it feels like your energy is very like serene, or you're I don't really know how to explain it, really. Like, I'm like, yes, serene, I do feel that, but I think maybe hopeful, or just feeling like I know this is going to work, whatever, or just feeling at peace with whatever it is that's going on here. Because again, with all these court cards, like, so usually, so obviously, like I pick up the energy for like whoever I'm reading for. All of these court cards for me personally, that would send me into like a friggin' panic. Your energy seems very okay with it. So, all right. Okay, so let's see. You guys have the Page of Pentacles and you have it with the Queen of Wands showing up in your environment. So yes, I feel like there has been either a message given or an invitation offered, something about that, okay? Or some news, maybe even good news, okay? Maybe good news. I mean, for some of you guys, I'm understanding this as a compliment even, that kind of stuff, okay? Or maybe like a conversation that now has you starting to like wonder, or I don't know, there's something about that. It almost feels like you overheard something and now you might be like intuitively trying to like process that, or like, I don't know, something about that. Or you overheard something that you're like, God, that made me feel great. And it could even be that you're like, you know what, I want to pass that along. I want to pass on this awesome energy, that kind of stuff, okay? I love that. All right, so let's see. I almost understand somebody like offering a message about like the way somebody like physically looks, but it's like a good thing, being like, you look awesome, or like something like that. I don't know. I don't think that's like the main message of your reading, but I am picking up something about that. So, all right. Okay, so for your possible challenge here, you guys have transition. It's interesting. So you guys, it's like there's 3 skulls here. Yeah, there's 3 of Cups at the bottom of your first deck here. So, all right. All right, so transitioning is the challenge here. So possibly transitioning, I mean, not for nothing, you have, again, 9,000 court cards here. So I'm assuming that there's probably something about having to transition from like, okay, we're doing this thing, and now we have to quickly like kind of adapt to whatever we're doing now, or having to maybe change your approach for different types of, I don't know, something that you're doing here, okay? If it doesn't, see, now when I say like, oh, like this personality and this personality, that kind of stuff, I see you guys kind of going through the motions of all this. I don't mean that in like, oh, like you're a fake, you're just like putting on like a random like personality for whatever reason. That's not what I'm saying at all. I see this as being extremely adaptable, or being, like just being like fluid, you know what I'm saying? Knowing how to kind of like navigate a lot of navigating a lot of different personalities. Okay, this could be having like a lot of personalities, a lot of differences, that kind of stuff, kind of flooding towards you, and you're just kind of handling it. Okay, again, sorry, my phone. One day, Cancer, I'm gonna get a really cool tripod. You'll see. It's going to be awesome. So, all right. Okay. So, yes, transition. Again, I feel like maybe this is having to transition through different roles, or having to transition through different times of I want to say even like lifetimes. That sounds friggin' cool. Maybe you guys are like time travelers. Bring me with you. That'd be awesome. Sorry, this is probably getting really weird. Okay, so anyway, so let's get back into the tarot here. So, okay, you have the Six of Cups, and then you have it with this Page of Pentacles here. So I'm actually understanding this as maybe having a hard time in the timing of something, okay? Transitioning in the sense of like maybe the timing, whatever the heck it is, okay? What I also understand is possibly in the past you might have reviewed something, gone over something, whatever it is, or there was a sense of like real nostalgia with something. What I understand here is it's like, okay, that's familiar, but why? Why is that familiar? And it's almost like now I'm stuck on it. Like I can't, like I must, do I know you from here? Do I know you from here? Whatever the heck it is. And then kind of being like, how do I know this person? Or why is there such a strong sense of connection, nostalgia, that kind of stuff with a particular person or a particular situation, something like that, okay? Definitely getting deja vu. That message has been coming out. I believe this round of readings, the whole deja vu thing has been coming out. So I'm kind of understanding that as well. Okay. Oh, okay. Here comes the sun again. All right. Maybe you guys like music. I say that all the time. All right. So you guys have the Tower with the King of Swords here, and this is showing up for part of this challenge. So, all right, Tower card. I feel like there's something about maybe shocking somebody or surprising somebody. That could be you guys being like, all right, how do I say this? I want to kind of do something like really nice for somebody, or let somebody know how I'm feeling, or whatever the heck it is. I understand this as like, again, like romantic or very heart-based creation. You know, that like really, really tapped into your I want to say like sacral chakra and your heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? I'm really understanding that. I like that a lot. So I do feel like there's something about maybe surprising somebody with something, or having some type of like overhaul in some sense for whatever you're doing here, okay? Especially with this transition, maybe that's what it is. It's like, okay, we're going to have to overhaul this, or maybe the transition, whatever this is, that's the shock, okay? Is how you're kind of going from one thing to another, that kind of stuff, okay? I would also say it is possible that this is like, hey, don't leave something up to chance, or don't leave something up to like a volcanic moment or something like that. It's more like preparing for that. And I got to tell you, you got all these friggin' court cards here. I can only imagine that you are well equipped to handle whatever this is. So you have the King of Swords here. So there we go. There we have some like sword energy here. So this is showing up as what this Tower card is going to bring in. I feel like this is going to bring in a sense of like stability in what it is that you're, what like the final decision of something is, or the organization piece of whatever this is, okay? I do understand that. What I'm also understanding is possibly a changing of the guards, okay? Changing of rules, or changing of the organization of something, that kind of stuff, or whoever is like the professional in charge of whatever this is, okay? That kind of stuff. I understand there's something about that, but it's so friggin' interesting because you are showing up in this energy of being like, this is fine, like I'm totally at peace with whatever's going on here, okay? So again, friggin' amazing, because I'll tell you something, if you are in a spot of already being like, you know, kind of, you know, like I'm going to say a peaceful type of energy, this Tower card, I don't know, is going to be much of a challenge for you, because you're already like in this adjustable type of spot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not picking up stress from you guys at all, and I can't stress it enough. This type of court card business here, I think would easily put somebody else into, again, I don't want to say like a panic, but like, it's certainly a lot, okay? It's certainly a lot. It feels like having your head on a friggin' swivel, you know, that kind of stuff. This, to me, it feels like what might overwhelm somebody else, you guys are really, you're okay with it. You almost thrive in it, really, okay? That kind of stuff. All right, so I also want to say there might be, I don't know if you guys like numbers, that kind of stuff. I kind of feel like maybe you do or maybe you don't. I'm getting two totally different messages with that, but I do want to say that the number 3 in general, that just might be something here, okay? There might be something about that. All right, so you have the 8 of Wands here. This is showing up as what to avoid. So I would say probably avoiding thinking that, or avoiding, well, I get a couple messages off this. I understand avoiding saying something before it's time to say it, whatever the heck that means, okay? I understand that. And I also understand something about maybe avoiding being brutally honest with somebody or some situation. Why? I don't know. But with all this court card energy out here, again, it's like, that's what I'm saying, is kind of adjusting maybe the way it is you're talking to somebody or okay, perfect example. So I am a mother of 3. I'm going to talk to my 5-year-old in a much different way than I'm going to talk to my oldest kid. You know what I'm saying? And my middle child. Like there's just differences. Like you wouldn't talk to, or you wouldn't have the same expectations for an adult as you would for a child. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's kind of what I'm understanding, is like adjusting expectations or adjusting the way that you're speaking towards somebody or going towards somebody, or you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. I freaking hope that makes sense, Cancer. It feels like it's really confusing, but I don't know. That's what I'm picking up here. So, okay. All right. So let's move over to your opportunity. You have this rest card, Palatine bone. All right, palatine bone. I'm getting really different, like extremely different messages off that. All right, so rest. We're going to go with that. So rest. Okay, so let's see. This is your opportunity. I think you are probably happy about this. Again, all of this. I don't want to say that you're happy about that. I might have kind of jumped the gun there, okay? I'm not sure that you're thrilled about this, or I mean, some of you guys might be, but I do understand something about possibly an ending from something, okay, that kind of stuff, and I wonder if it's like, okay, something is ending or something is like in an in-between type of energy, not exactly sorted through, that kind of stuff, okay? Again, I feel like there is this opportunity for you guys to maybe overhaul something in some capacity to make something more organized or to make something more clear, whatever the heck it is, okay? Cleaning the slate, I almost want to say, that kind of thing, all right? That to me, it feels like that, okay, that's the challenge, but for your opportunity, it's like, and now we can rest, now we can take a break on it, that kind of stuff, okay? Maybe after having to like transition through a bunch of stuff or having to, again, be in that like in-between energy, that kind of stuff. That's where I'm picking up this heavy feeling of peace. Peace, peace, peace. Can't stress it enough, okay? Feels excellent. All right, so let's see. Also, I do like that. I like there's like a pearl here. It feels like a pearl of wisdom, or you know what I'm saying? It's like all the work that you've kind of put into something. Like you think this transition card, okay? That pearl is kind of like in that transition mode for a hot minute before it turns into a pearl. I don't know the backstory on how pearls are completely made. I think we all know a little bit, but I'm sure there's more details than I can give you right now. But there's something in that. So, all right, you have the reverse Queen of Cups, and then you have it with the, the King of Cups upright. This is showing up for, again, part of this opportunity. So for some of you guys, you know what it is? It's like you've had a chance to either do some like inner healing or do something that's like just for you, you know? Doing something that maybe is like, again, like pouring love into yourself, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, certainly, like I feel like that is probably something here. And I also do understand something about in the past maybe being separated from somebody that you are like, you know what, I miss you. I want to be with you. I have something to say to you, or I have feelings towards you, or whatever the heck it is. I feel like maybe there's been some separation there. Okay, certainly could be, and your opportunity might be like coming back together with, you know, almost like having like a little friggin' reunion of some sort, okay? That kind of stuff certainly could be. Maybe there was already a reunion of some sort in the past and you're like getting ready to have another one, or I don't know, something like that, okay? I do understand that, but to me this is like having somebody who's like your resting spot, you know what I'm saying? I almost understand something here about you guys maybe having to pick up more responsibilities or wearing like multiple hats when maybe you're used to relying on somebody else to like, or a counterpart, whatever it is. Like I'll speak for myself. I'm not at home right now. I've really had to be like a real adult this week. Like had to like do all this stuff that like, you know, sometimes like, you know, my husband's here to help with, or that kind of stuff. So that might be part of whatever this is, you know, is having the opportunity to like reconnect with somebody, okay? Reconnect with somebody, or even reconnecting with yourself, restoring your own emotions or your own something like that, restoring your own emotions so that you are so whatever it is you're going into next, you're not feeling depleted and you're not feeling like overwhelmed, overstimulated almost, you know, that kind of stuff. Or like, I want to say even like a lack of patience with something. So, all right, you have the Six of Swords, and then you have it with this King of Wands here. All right, so yes, I feel like this is like moving on to like smooth sailing, maybe even literally departing from something, like quite literally, you know, departing from something. That might be something that's like, hey, do this during this time, okay? That kind of stuff. I really do understand something about like the mindset of like, it's smooth sailing now, like it's smooth sailing. For some of you guys, I swear to God, maybe this, I don't know, maybe this has something to do with like the way you're traveling towards something or away from something, all right? That's going to be super personal. That's going to be something you're going to know the details of that more than I am, all right? But I do understand like kind of like even like visualizing like the finish line, or being like, we're almost there, like it's going to be easier now, whatever the heck it is, okay? That kind of stuff. There might even be something here where it's like, you know what, let's pick and choose like what it is that we're going to kind of like leave in the past and what it is we're going to bring with us, so that we have that like smooth sailing, or things are kind of like, I want to say copacetic, something like that. So, all right, you have the King of Wands here, which is kind of interesting because that's what this Six of Swords is bringing in. So again, I feel like this is like restoring your motivation with something. And I'm telling you, there really is this energy of strong attraction between you and somebody that you are with, or around, or in a relationship with, or maybe you're starting a relationship, whatever it is. There's an extreme sense of attraction. It's actually really cute. A lot of like physical attraction, and also like emotional harmony, or emotional like missing something, like having like a crush. It's cute. You know, that's what it feels like. And again, this doesn't have to be like, you know, this doesn't have to be like with a particular person. This could be like having a crush on some like creative adventure, or some passion project, you know, whatever it is, that kind of stuff, okay? And again, if for some of you guys, it could certainly be that it's like, you know what, I'm falling in love with myself. I'm pouring all this energy and love into myself, and that's a beautiful thing. It's a great gift to give yourself, you know? So that's what I'm seeing here. So yes, definitely understanding, being like, you know what, we're gonna have like more energy to like finish whatever this is, or you're feeling a sense of like maybe even protection in the way that you're departing from something or leaving something like that. You have the Queen of Pentacles. This is showing up as what to avoid here. So you know what I'm kind of understanding is to try and not fall into like a lull. Is that the right word? Or like into like a monotonous energy where it's like, where it's almost like you're forgetting this like romanticized like feeling, or you don't forget like how it feels to miss somebody, or miss a particular thing, or to have like your heartstrings pulled, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. That's kind of what I'm understanding here. I will also say, if you guys are like needing to do something in the terms of like purchasing something about that, I kind of want to say avoid doing something that's like majorly expensive. And I also want to say avoid forgetting a particular thing that might actually make something much more comfortable with wherever it is you're going next. Okay. All right. So Cancer. So I'm squinting this whole time. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope this reading was helpful and made sense, all that kind of stuff. If not, you can check your other placements, and I'll see you guys back for your next one. Thank you. Bye.